Welcome to episode 12 of Afternoon at the Movies, a series of podcasts dedicated to letting you know what's available at your local library. My name is Joe, and with me is
Aveen.
And we both work for the Charles County Public Library. Today we're going to discuss the movie McFarland, USA, which is a
feel-good Disney movie that came out last spring.
It's a kind of a rags to riches sports story.
Mm-hmm. And I love those type of feel-good sports stories, so I was excited to see this movie.
I'm not a big Kevin Costner fan, but I liked the way he played this character. He didn't overplay him. He was just kind of your average guy with issues and vulnerabilities, and I thought he handled it pretty well.
I agree with you. He's not my top pick when I see movies, but he did a really good job in this one.
The movie begins where he is in a locker room trying to talk to his team of high school athletes who are currently losing, I guess, by a big margin in a football game, and he gets abusive and gets fired from his coaching position. It turns out that this is one in a series of such episodes where he's been released from his position. So he ends up in this dinky town called McFarland.
Which apparently you can't get any lower than McFarland. So it was like the last place he could get a job.
It's mostly a Hispanic community, and they, being a very white family, are like fish out of water, and they're not quite sure how to deal with this new environment.
But the town was very welcoming. The family, they were apprehensive, but the townspeople, they gave him a chicken.
They're dismayed by their new home, and the next door neighbor kindly offers them a live chicken as a welcoming gift, which Kevin Costner is not quite sure how to deal with. He becomes an assistant football coach at McFarland High, but he has a disagreement with the head coach, and he gets once again relieved of his duties. He thinks he's going to be fired again, but the principal recognizes his abilities and wants to keep him on doing something. And as he's out driving one day, he sees one of the high school boys running speedily across a field and thinks,
maybe I'll start a cross-country team.
Yeah, this guy's got some kick to his stride. There are quite a few boys who run quite fast because they have no mode of transportation to get from their home to school to the job, which is helping their families pick
fruits and vegetables, whatever.
And nuts and whatever.
They were migrant pickers.
So he manages to recruit a team. They have a rocky start. They don't do so well in their first meets. The coaches he encounters kind of give him the hairy eyeball because they're wondering, what is this school that they've never heard of, populated with nothing but Hispanic young men doing, competing with these sort of Ivy League high schools and much better funded high schools.
Some of the members of the team, their parents came and pulled them off the team because practice was getting in the way of when they were supposed to be picking with their other family members. So the coach, he goes and one Saturday and he actually picks with them. I believe they were picking cabbage, and he understood just how much work the young men did when they weren't in school.
He also, by working in the field, comes to understand how important it is to get the family on board, that he needs to adjust the training schedule to accommodate their work and school needs. Maybe we shouldn't give away the ending.
Don't give away the end, but it's Disney.
Good family entertainment.
I watched it with my whole family. Yes.
So good for all ages.
All ages.
Thank you for joining us, and we will see you next time.